My name is Wisson West, and my profession is a cultural ambassador, art gallery director, and the director of Serengeti Gallery and Cultural Institute. Well, I was mentioning to someone earlier that I was born this way. I opened my eyes looking for my culture, looking for meaning. And ever since I was a child, I have gravitated towards art. And from age 6, 7, I began looking for African art. So this has been a life's journey of more than 60 years.
How do you believe African art deserves next step?
Art in general, whether it's African, Asian, Latino, it reflects the culture, the beliefs, the values of the people who are engaging in that culture. So art has more impact than anything you can imagine. If you can imagine a world without art, you have a very good sense of creativity, because a world without art would be totally unbearable.
In your perspective, what makes African art unique?
Well, all art is that way, whether it's African, Indonesian, Indian. It is designed to tell stories. If the art doesn't exist, there are no stories to be told. The oldest form of art goes back to caves where people were scribbling on the walls, telling their story. Even though there was no written language, art was the voice of those people who were creating it. So it tells a story. If you don't want someone to have a story, all you have to do is crush the arts, and the stories disappear.
Is there a particular piece of art that deeply resonates?
Well, interestingly enough, you should ask me that question, because I understand that your father is from Tanzania, and I think you were born in Tanzania. And the first original piece of art that I bought and felt was my most significant purchase was by an artist from Tanzania. And his name was Muhammad Raza. And I still contact him and still meet with him more than 40 years later. So it was a wonderful piece that he had done of a contemporary African woman.
And how do you see the future of African art in a globalized world?
The future is very bright, because from all historical records, art first began somewhere on the African continent. That's where they tell us the first humans came from. So if the first humans were on the African continent, they were the originators of the first art. And if we were the originators, why shouldn't we be those who close the chapter in art? So African art is always going to be relevant, always going to be powerful, and it's up to us as young and older people to understand that African art, African influence is everywhere. And it will only continue to be important when we embrace it. And embrace it and say, this is mine, this is ours, you can't take it. So it will always be relevant. Ask Donald Trump. He's going to Africa to take away the aid, and the Africans are saying, take it away. We have the resources to do what we need to do. So Africa will always be important. The arts of Africa will always be important. Okay?